Prepare yourself, Dan Saiyan.
The Dragon Ball community is in an uproar today because Toei has released their HD upscale of an iconic Dragon Ball scene that is Master Roshi using the Kamehameha. And people were quick to point out, not only did they mess up the scaling of it where pieces and portions of it got cut out from the original, but it's also AI. So Toei has used AI upscaling for this on their own to try to make it look less grainy, to look more defined. But for the most part, there are certain portions of this video that do look good. Trust me, they do look good. But the issue mainly is that some of the portions look rather blurry. Now, I can't show you guys both the original video and the HD video on this channel for very long because Toei will definitely, absolutely copyright me to the point where I can't even, I wouldn't be able to do much when it comes to explaining this. But ultimately, this is not the first time that they've used AI upscaling, at least on this series. In the past, they've used it with AB Video, who was the one that were doing the remaster before. But again, Toei has this record that they probably should be ashamed of at this point, where they don't really remaster the old videos very well. Everyone remembers not only when they would crop out the aspect ratio and make it so it was widescreen and you wouldn't be able to see much of the original actual broadcast, but I remember when I bought all the DVDs thinking that this was going to be the definitive HD upscale, or not even just upscale, but the HD release, and there was going to be nothing else that was going to be competitive to it. But we got this really ugly green filter tint to all the old episodes, which nobody to this day can explain to me why this was important to add to the remaster of Dragon Ball Z, and I still don't understand what the situation was when it came to that. So let me show you a little clip here, and it might be hard to even detect what is the difference here, but you have a lot of people online, including Anime AJ, up in arms about the release of this.
Wait, I've heard of this technique. Right now he's gathering all of the latent energy in his body. Then he's going to release it all at once. But I've never seen it in action before.
So again, I can't really show you much of the actual original, but I'll try to show you a little bit here side by side. But ultimately, what the situation is here is another messed up HD remaster with AI. Now, the AI portion is significant. Again, this is not the first time they've used it, but this is the first time they're using it to this scale. And you can tell that it's not where it needs to be able to upscale any of these projects. Now, using AI in Dragon Ball in general, I think this is really the first broad, attempt from Toei to give it to all of us, spoon feed it to all of us to see how we would react to AI being used in just recreating and making the old episodes look a lot clearer. And unfortunately, they failed in this attempt, so they're getting drugged all throughout Twitter and all throughout TikTok for this release, or this clip specifically. And I don't think anyone really wants to buy the old episodes and the old series with AI upscaling. No one's gonna want to purchase that because of the stigma that AI right now has. But I'm telling you right now, it will drop immediately. But the issue here is, again, the future of Dragon Ball does not look good if Toei is being caught red-handed, or at least not even caught, being shown red-handed, that they are willing to use AI in any of their projects. Imagine if the future of Dragon Ball in the next 10 years is them using their immense catalog of Dragon Ball with different artists and creators, using backtracking to back to Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super Broly, and even Superhero, using that catalog to use generative AI on the official side through Toei, same way as Disney right now has said that they want to do, and use it to create new episodes of Dragon Ball. And that way they can make episodes a lot faster and they won't have to pay any of their artists, because they are basically using the generative aspect of the AI that already has all the artist styles and abilities because of the things they've worked on in the past, and they can just recreate or create new Dragon Ball episodes with it. I could totally see Toei using this generative AI to create like small one-offs, like say to show us something that happened in the Moro arc or the Granola arc. That way we don't have to go back to those arcs. And like I said earlier, Disney has already said that they're okay with doing AI using their immense catalog, where the AI is going to pull from to create shorts on Disney Plus, which again, if you're going to be paying a Disney bill every month to have Disney Plus only to get AI, I mean, you could just watch that shit for free online. You can watch that on TikTok or Twitter. You don't really need to get that from them. So ultimately, at the end of the day, this is definitely the next Rubicon, meaning the next river that there is no going back. They've already used the generative or the upskilling AI to try to make this scene a lot cleaner, and in a sense it has done that, but there are certain portions of this video compared to the original that are just fully removed, and certain pieces of the actual footage is completely gone, and certain aspects of the line work from Master Roshi in particular look a little blurry. Now, it's something that, and here's the thing, the majority of Dragon Ball fans and Dragon Ball average Dragon Ball fans, or even not even average, just regular Dragon Ball fans that aren't diehard, like going and watching Dragon Ball every single day or being into Dragon Ball every single day, they're not gonna see an issue ultimately right off the bat with this, because they're not looking at exactly the AI that's coming out from this clip. They are basically just watching it because they enjoy the scene, and they probably are the ones in the comments are like, oh yeah, this is Master Roshi when he had aura, this is Master Roshi when he actually was useful to the plot, this is great, because they're only seeing it from the story aspect. And unfortunately, I do think that a small amount of us critics or that critique like animation critiques and stuff like that, like Anime AJ and a couple others, like we're really the only ones that can kind of see the difference. Even for me, if I was not in the know and I did not avidly go through some of these messages and posts and retweets and see if they can point things out that I may have missed from the original to the new one, then I wouldn't even really, it would have gone right over my head, to be honest with you. But ultimately, again, this is the new world, and as I told you, I've been telling you guys for the last couple months, AI, especially the generative kind, is here to stay. It is not going anywhere.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.